You are listening and watching The Adventures of Brian. My name is Brian Gielman, and these are my adventures. Why don't you stick around for a little bit? Well, hello friends. Welcome back to another episode of The Adventures of Brian. I am Brian. I've finally found the backpacking photographs on one of my external hard drives. They were in a totally different folder than I thought they would be in. So, I will start posting the actual backpacking photos. These photos are from a trip last year I did towards probably the beginning of fall. Went with a bunch of guys from Hammock forums. I will post a link for you below. And it was just a lot of fun. Got to meet a bunch of hammock enthusiasts. It was an all-around good time. I'm actually also pretty excited because I just got back from Gander Mountain yesterday. And I ended up picking up some brand new rain gear. Gander Mountain has their rain gear right now on clearance for $45, and I was able to get a coat and some pants for, I would say, a pretty good deal. And I field tested them today, because in Michigan today we got a thunderstorm that rolled through, and was out there for 15 minutes. The coat and the pants worked like a charm, so I'm pretty excited about that. But anyways, I'm not going to be talking about gear today. This is solely about the photographs, so let's get right to it. This photo is self-explanatory. It gives you a pretty basic idea about what group hammock camping looks like, or just hammock camping in general. So I'm not going to explain too much about this one. Now, like I said before, the high rollaway is probably my most favorite scenic view in all of Lower Michigan, but this takes place at number 2. This is a section of a trail up north called the Manistee River Trail, and that's the Manistee River in front of you. This was around the time when the trees were just starting to change color, and the shot was amazing. Even photoshopped, because I did a little tweaking to this photo, it doesn't even come close to what it actually looked like up there. So I drew out the yellows and the reds, making them pop a little bit more. But I just love the landscape here and how the hills in the background almost resemble mountains, even though we don't really have mountains in Lower Michigan. And then where the river just horseshoes like this in front of you, it's an amazing photo. And this is the hammock that I use. The Rainfly is borrowed, which is the tarp over top of it, and then what looks like a sleeping bag in the red is an over and under quilt for the bottom. Like I said, won't go too much into gear with this podcast, but this is just my basic setup for when I go out camping or backpacking. And here are some pretty nice fall photos taken from the Manistee River Trail. At least that's what these next 3 photos are. It's a beautiful area, I should say, and if you're ever in Michigan and you're up towards the Traverse City, Leelanau area, you should totally come check out the Manistee National Forest. It's amazing. And last but not least, we have Stark the Adventure Dog. This is a friend of mine's dog, Storm Fox 45. Giving a shout out to you right now with this photograph and Stark in general. Stark just turned 1 year old this year, actually, and he's one of the best hiking dogs I've ever seen, besides my other friend's dog, Pixel, who I'm actually going on a backpacking trip with in a couple of weeks up to Pictured Rocks. Not the dog, but with my other friend. So I'm excited about that. That's pretty much it. I'm sure more podcasts to come. And I'm going to keep working on producing podcasts and hopefully pretty soon videos like this. So that's it, folks. Take it easy.